Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Stern, Stern Chiropractic, and welcome to Wellness. Today, I've got a great video for you based on viewer request. All the time you hear about kale, how great it is for you, it's a superfood. Maybe you've even gone out and tried it, and then you said, I don't like it, it's kind of bitter. Well, today I've got a great recipe for you that I think you're going to love. It's the world's best kale chips, and it's my recipe. Everyone tries them, they love them, I think you will too. So what do you need? Well, you need a couple of baking pans, you need tin foil, some non-stick spray, I prefer a coconut oil. You need kale. This is my grapeseed oil that I spray on top. I use chia seed, nutritional yeast, and pink Himalayan salt. That's it. So what do? Well, you either go out and get organic kale, or you can get conventional kale. But if you do, make sure to use the Veggie Wash that I have on my website. See the information below. When you're getting the kale, you want to make sure it's nice and crisp and dark green. You're going to get the most nutrients out of it when it's a nice dark green kale, and the crisp kale is going to give you your best kale chips. So what do? After it's washed, you just start tearing it up in small pieces and laying it out on the tin foil. Welcome back, and through the magic of home video, I've got all the kale laid out. I did pre-spray the tin foil with the coconut oil so that the kale chips don't stick. And now I'm just going to give a light spray of the grapeseed oil. So that the kale chips cook up nice. Next, I sprinkle some chia seed on top. You can use as much as little as you like. Chia seed is exceptionally healthy for you. Just sprinkle it all over. I like to make 2 trays at a time so that I have plenty of kale chips. I do separate the oven. It tends not to cook as well if you put both trays in the same oven, so I put one in the top and one in the bottom, and they're both ready at the same time. After the chia, I give a nice dosing of nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is very high in B vitamins. It's super healthy for you. It also gives a little bit of a cheesy flavor. Not too heavy, but a real nice flavor to the kale chips. And again, just you'll sprinkle it on to taste. I like a good deal of it on there. It adds a real nice flavor. It also has some protein, as does the chia, and as I am a vegan, it is a nice little extra boost nutritionally. And I try to make as little mess as possible. And lastly, the pink Himalayan salt. Now, not everybody is as lucky as me. A bunch of years ago, my sister-in-law gave me a block of pink Himalayan salt, and I can't tell you how long it's lasted. But you can go out and get pink Himalayan salt anywhere. Usually they come in grinders, and you just shake it lightly on the kale chips. Again, salt to taste. I wouldn't add too much. This is a very fine coating. And boom, they're ready to go. Now, I like to cook them low and slow so that they don't burn. My oven, it'll get down to 150 degrees. If your oven can get lower, that's awesome. If not, I'd recommend cooking as low as you can Definitely not much above 210, 225. And then you'll let it sit. An hour, hour and a half, depending on what temperature you're cooking at, will determine how long it takes. Be back with you in just a minute to show you the finished product. Alrighty, and it looks like our kale chips are done. That's one. And that's two. And just remember, if you go to our newsletter archive at www.sternchiro.com, you can check out a bunch of other great videos on health and wellness and recipes for things like energy bars and ginger tea and a whole lot of other great stuff. Let's get a little try of these things. These are great. You guys are going to love them. Have a great day. Peace.